A big jolt to the ecosystem. The Union Home Ministry has suspended the FCRA license of the Delhi-based think tank Center for Policy Research for the next 180 days. The CPR has been actively funded by American billionaire George Soros via his NGO Namati. The man whose sinister anti-India agenda is well known. Now, this suspension of the FCRA license comes even as the CPR was under scrutiny of the government after income tax surveys in September 2022. The centre acted against the think tank following prima facie inputs on violation of foreign funding norms. The think tank maintains that it is fully compliant with the law. However, it's the ecosystem that smells a conspiracy.
सेंटर फॉर पॉलिसी रिसर्च है आज से नहीं 1973 से पढ़ रहा था आज की 1973 से ये चल रहा है और जिस समय आने पर वक्तन सरकार को एक सुझाव भी देते थे और सरकार उनको अमल भी करती थी। तो ये मैं समझता हूँ कि आज की जो सरकार ने जो फैसला किया है तो मैं कहता हूँ ये एक और इनकी तरफ से कदम है हिंदुस्तान में मैं कहूँगा पूरे इंडिया में डेमोक्रेसी सेटअप को एक और चोट है।
These days the center is using its agency for its own sinister purposes, and that also for the organization opposed to them. They raided using the income tax, and CBI they raided the BBC premises. So center has lost its credibility as to on what grounds it suspends the registration of FCR and all.
This is really unfortunate what is happening today in the country. Attacking institution has become norm under BJP-led central government. BJP government is hell-bent to destroy various important institutions, structures in this country.
George Soros is a founding member of the NGO Namati, and Namati funds a Center for Policy Research, which is in turn headed by Yamini Iyer, the daughter of Congress leader Manishankar Iyer. Now, the open source agency had earlier listed how the billionaire had pledged $1 billion to bring down what he calls India's authoritarian regime. In 2020, I beg your pardon, while addressing the World Economic Forum in Davos, Soros said that Modi is creating a Hindu nationalist state. In February this year, Soros once again has targeted the Prime Minister and said that his government will be weakened by the woes of business tycoon Gautam Adani. Listen in.
It's a democracy, but its leader Narendra Modi is no Democrat. Inciting violence against Muslims was an important factor in his meteoric rise. India is a member of the Quad, which also includes Australia, the US, and Japan. But it buys a lot of Russian oil at a steep discount. Modi and business tycoon Adani are close allies. Modi is silent on the subject, but he will have to answer questions from foreign investors and in Parliament. This will significantly weaken Modi's stranglehold on India's federal government and open the door to push for much-needed institutional reforms.
The BJP, however, has hit back, saying that anti-India forces will be punished. Listen in.
No one is above the law of the country. If you violate the law with impunity, there will be certain legal consequences that would follow. And you should not cry foul when you don't shy away from undertaking illegal activities to weaken our country. And action is taken and you cry foul. That is absolutely unacceptable. And legal action against such forces is imperative and will continue.
That brings me to the legitimate question that we're asking this evening. Is a crackdown on CPR, does that equal a massive jolt to anti-India quote-unquote forces?